Hello everyone and welcome to another YouTube video. It's Artfight time, baby! For those who aren't aware, Artfight is basically this thing that goes on every July where people are split into two teams, this year's being Stardust and Seafoam, and attack each other by drawing each other's OCs. And when you do, you get points, and whichever team has the most points at the end wins. Honestly, I've been super excited to start making videos on it, so to start, if anyone would like it, here's my username. If you wanna attack me, if you feel like it. Other than that, I feel no reason to dilly-dally, so let's get on with the video. So first, I drew my cousin's OCs because she attacked me on like the first day, and I'm not sure if she's okay with me uploading them because I forgot to ask, and now she's been shipped off to the Whale Talk for 2 weeks, so I can't. But here's her user anyway, if you want to look at the attack on Artfight. And I think her Instagram and Tumblr are under the same name, so it should be fine. Next up, I got to drawing Annalise Owick by Jubidreamz. I'm just going to apologize now for any mispronounced usernames or character names and any socials I find of these creators. By the way, I'll link in the description if you want to check them out and show them some love. But anyway, Annalise is from Jubidreamz story, Undercover. She's one of the light heads for the Coven of Light Witches. She is the holder of the element of life, thus she is only able to perform life spells. She's the strongest witch in respect to this element. Like, if her design didn't pull me in enough, she also has like an awesome background. On that note though, can we just talk about this design for a moment, specifically the color palette, because I mean, teach me, please. Like, I would die for this girl, and I know like a minimum amount about her, but I would still die for her and her little bunny things. So as usual, I started with a sketch, and although the creator said the design could be simplified, we don't do that in this household. We go full send. Well, most of the time. Don't look at any of my thumbnails, it's bad representation of my hard work. Next, I went in with a line art, and this was actually one of the few times I genuinely enjoyed doing line art. Leave it to Artfight to bring back your joy for art, I guess. Then I started coloring, and for the sake of simplicity, I just used the color drop tool to get all the gorgeous color palette and doing it justice. Okay, we know, like, I am not gonna do it justice if I don't use the color dropper. It's okay to admit, my coloring... We can diss it. It's okay. Then it was time for shading, and I decided to try and experiment a little bit with the shading, and I have to say, I'm in love. It took way longer than it usually does take me to shade things, but you know, you cannot tell me it wasn't worth it because, I mean, it's just chef's kiss in my opinion. No notes. I'm never looking at it again though, because then I'll start getting notes. After that, I did her little light bunny and added my overlay and multiply layers to tie it all together. And there we have our second Artfight drawing, Annalise Owick. I'm never getting over this design. It's gorgeous, and not to be dramatic, but I would in fact die for her. Next up, I drew Mars by Hot Dark Cocoa. Mars is a side character and love interest in their story ATSR. They are non-binary and oh my god. They are non-binary and heir to the Malavorian throne. I think I pronounced that properly. They are more book smart than street smart. Anita? Let's try that again. They are more book smart than street mart. Street mart. Street mart. They are more book smart than street mart. We're gonna break this down. They are more book smart than street smart. Anita. Thank you. And trained in sword fighting. Off topic, but Anita is actually my mom's name, so that's cool. But anyway, design. I love their hair and how their eyes contrast with it, and if I'm honest, it was totally the colors that pulled me in again. Listen, if I see colors that are nice or I think work well together, I'm drawing your OC, and you cannot stop me. Sorry, sorry that you're good at art, but that's your own fault, so... Anyway, so I decided to just do a headshot of Mars, mainly because I had to go to town in like an hour when I started, and I didn't want to be midway through when I had to leave, and then I had to come home afterwards, and then after that I had to go to Dublin, so there was that. But the process was the same, except I actually remembered to give Mars some sort of undertones for their face. Shh, we don't have to talk about it. So sketch then. line art, then color, shading, and a few little extra bits at the end. I wanted them to look serious and a little harsh because they're heir to the throne, so they gotta be tough at points. Surely, I don't know, guys. I think I just wanted to draw harsher features, to be honest. I also wanted to make them as androgynous as possible, and I think I did a good job at that. I hope so anyway. Basically, I tried to give them both feminine and masculine features to strike a balance, hence the cheekbones, because without them, I felt like it made them a little bit too feminine. I'm not saying non-binary people can't be more masculine or feminine, though, but Mars just looked very androgynous to me anyway, and I didn't want to lose that while drawing them in my style. Overall, I actually really like this drawing, and obviously I really like Mars's design if you haven't gathered that already. Anyways, on to the last drawing of this week. So the last character I drew this week was Dash by VibrantFangz. Dash is a Jedi that survived Order 66, escaping and hopping from planet to planet, trying to survive the Empire. An Inquisitor is sent to track him down, causing him trouble. Luckily, he managed to run into an ex-clone named Celeste who aids him in surviving, becoming a trusted ally. He's charismatic and perhaps a bit too reckless. Now, I know nothing about Star Wars, but the amount of cool Star Wars OCs that are on Artfight is stifling. And guys, I cannot get into another fandom. You have no idea how many I'm in already. It's too much, especially considering how much I'd have to catch up on when it comes to Star Wars if I did get into it. But everyone making these OCs on Artfight are making it so difficult. Like, why are you making them so cool? Stop. It's unfair. How am I supposed to not get into this thing if you're making the characters that you're making from it look that cool? So I sketched out Dash strategically hiding his hands away. I know, I'm a genius. And then it was just a matter of line art, color, lighting, and details once again. Whoa, this is getting repetitive, but I mean, really the main thing I think about when I'm adding details and such, especially to the face, is just doing a character's makeup, so there isn't really much to explain when it comes to that. I mean, that's all you're really doing, to be honest. You're just kind of doing their makeup. I can't lie to you and say I have a super scientific measurement method like some artists do. I just do shit and hope it sticks. Sometimes it does, other times we gotta try again and do something different. And isn't that what makes art wonderful? I know I'm the role model of the century. Thank you. Thank you, yeah. But really, that's my method, and it probably will be forever. Maybe when I get better at art, it will change. But for now, this is how we work it anyway. So here's our last drawing of the week. I love Artfight, really, because, I mean, look at all these awesome characters and look at all this amazing art. Please do check out the description for the socials of these artists. The usernames I've shown in this video are their Artfight accounts if you want to attack them, and if you want to attack me, I mean, I won't stop you. Anyways, please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and please show the artist in this video some love as well. If you want to comment your username on Artfight, do, and I'll draw your OCs, please. And yeah, I want to draw your OC. So yeah, if you want me to draw your OCs, put your username in the comments. And if there's a specific character you want me to draw, feel free to put that character in the comments with your username. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Irish word of the week is tarring, which means to draw. Also, if anyone was curious, because I mentioned I was going to Hosier last week, and it was amazing, and I liked it very much. I had a really fun time. I might upload photos of me there. I don't know. We'll see. Bye.